A pleasant day, everyone. Anna Guadalquiver here. For today's topic, we will be going to tackle about the Chapter 9, Laws in Regulating Travel and Tour Services in Legal Aspects in Tourism and Hospitality. For the learning objectives, number 1, we have enumerate the procedures in setting up a travel agency, identify the responsibilities of a legitimate travel agency or tour operator, and differentiate ethical from unethical practices by travel agencies and tour operators, and lastly, give examples of issues, concerns, and problems travel agencies and tour operators may have in the conduct of their business. For the contents, we have nature and description of the business, accreditation of travel agencies and tour operators, accreditation under the International Air Transportation Association, airlines appointed services, travel sales intermediary, accreditation of tour guides, responsibilities of business entities in travel and tour services, prohibition against engaging in recruitment activities, e-ticketing, and e-commerce. Travel agencies play a crucial role in the tourism industry, supporting the nation's economy and requiring government promotion and regulation. The Department of Tourism and Supreme Court decisions define travel agency and tour operator business, and the Electronic Commerce Law of Republic Act 8792 covers ticketing. So start with the discussion. We have nature and description of the business. Tour operator shall mean an entity which may either be a single proprietorship, partnership, or corporation regularly engaged in the business of extending to individuals or groups. Such services pertaining to arrangements and bookings for transportation and or accommodation, handling, and conduct of inbound tours, whether or not for a fee, commission, or any form of compensation. Example ani is katong WAT or World of Adventure Travel and Tours. They specializes in organizing and coordinating travel arrangements for individuals and groups. Sila ang ga-organize from transportation, accommodation, reserving hotels, planning guided tours, and other logistics for tourists visiting various destinations. They handle all the details to ensure a smooth and enjoyable travel experience for their client. We have also the tour guide. Tour guide shall mean an individual who guides tourists, both foreign and domestic, for a fee, commission, or any other form of lawful remuneration. Example ani is si Kuya Rod, Adrian, which is our tour guide atong gaturta sa Cebu. He provides insightful commentary, historical facts, and insider tips to enhance our understanding and appreciation of the city. Even sa mga nalabihan na nato nga places, he provides knowledgeable descriptions. So let's move on to accreditation of travel agencies and tour operators. Section 2, who may apply for accreditation? The following may apply for accreditation as tour operator and travel agency. So first, a resident Filipino citizen. Next is a partnership organized under the laws of the Philippines, at least 60% of its capital being owned by Filipino citizens, and corporations organized under the laws of the Philippines, at least 60% of the subscribed common or voting shares of stocks of which is owned by Filipino citizens, and the composition of its board of directors being of at least 60% of Filipinos. Section 3. For purposes of accreditation, the following are the supporting documents to be submitted with the application. So first, in case of a single proprietorship, a business name certificate and all amendments thereto. In the case of partnership or corporations, a certified true copy of the articles of partnership or incorporations and its bylaws and amendments thereto, duly registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. We have also complete list of its executive officers and employees, tour guide and travel representatives. if any, indicating their nationality, home address, and experience, including name and establishments previously or currently affiliated with position and length of service showing the following. Number 1, in the case of the manager, proof that he has at least 3 years managerial experience in tour operations or has earned a degree in Bachelor of Science in Tourism or has successfully completed a tour operator's course. 2, proof that at least 2 of the permanent staff have at least 2 years experience in tour operations. For alien officers and employees, valid visa from the Bureau of Immigration and the proper permit from the Department of Labor and Employment, contract of lease or contract to lease the office space intended for the use of the agency, or in the absence thereto, a sworn statement by the lessor that said agency is a lease of his building stating the area thereof. Next, we have mayor's permit, municipal license. We have also latest income tax return and audited financial statements reflecting a minimum working capital of 500,000 pesos, an annual performance report on the sales production, and a tariff sheet detailing services rates, validity, terms and conditions and responsibilities, and lastly, such other documents that the department may require from time to time. So Section 4, additional requirements for tour operator using a motor vehicle. So no tour operator shall use any vehicle while conducting tours or transporting tourists unless such motor vehicle is accredited with the department and supporting a tourist plate. Section 5, minimum office requirements. The tour operator shall comply with the following office requirements. A, we have it shall be located in a commercial district and not in residential district. And B, it must be easily identifiable and shall be used exclusively for the tour operation business. Next, we have airline appointed services. Any travel agency holding standard and or airline ticket stock or capable of e-ticketing may apply as IATA, airline appointed agency. The standards for accreditation will be based on the following. So, first, managerial qualifier. What is managerial qualifier? A full-time person authorized to make managerial decisions and exercise daily supervision of the location. They should have at least 2 years of managerial experience at an accredited agency, corporate travel department, or airline, or 3 years of experience as a sales counselor, or 4 years of managerial experience in a travel-related business. B, we have technical qualifier. So what is technical qualifier? It is a full-time person who performs or supervises the performance of all technical aspects of selling commercial air transportation. They need at least 1 year of experience in this field at an accredited agency, airline, or corporate travel department, and must have passed the certified ARC specialist CAS test. C, we have premises. The agency must meet certain premises requirements, ensuring they have suitable facilities for conducting businesses. D, we have financial capability. The agency must demonstrate financial stability and capability to conduct business effectively. E, we have security standards. The agency must meet security standards to ensure the safety and protection of customers' data and transactions. So we have accreditation of tour guides. Section 9, requirements for issuance of accreditation. An application for accreditation as tour guide shall submit the following. So we have A, proof that the applicant has passed a seminar for tour guides duly conducted by the Department of Tourism or other agencies duly authorized by the department to conduct the seminar, provided or however that this requirement may be waived by the department where the applicant possesses a special academic or professional qualifications relevant to tourism. So next, we have certificate of good health issued by any duly accredited government physician. So third, we have clearance from the National Bureau of Investigation In the case of alien applicants, valid visa from the Bureau of Immigration and a proper permit from the Department of Labor and Employment. We have also mayor's permit, municipal license, latest income tax return, such other documents, and that the department may require from time to time. So let's move on of responsibilities of business entities engaged in travel and tour services. So travel agencies must exercise prudence and due diligence in contracts. Despite not requiring extraordinary diligence, it is important for travel agencies to exercise prudence and due diligence in their operations. While extraordinary diligence isn't mandated by law and travel contracts, travel agencies acting as tour operators must ensure strict accounting for contracted services. Considering the public interest in tourism, both locally and internationally, a tour guide must attend to tourists' routinary needs, anticipating their problems and providing basic amenities like soap and towels. They must ensure sanitary surroundings and actively arrange for medical attention in case of accidents, illness, or discomfort based on their experience and ability to anticipate potential needs. So next, we have prohibition against engaging in recruitment activities. So Article 26, or Labor Code of the Philippines, travel agencies prohibited to recruit. Travel agencies and sales agencies of airline companies are prohibited from engaging in the business of recruitment and placement of workers for overseas employment, whether for profit or not. This restriction aims to prevent travel agencies from involving themselves in activities outside their primary function and to regulate the overseas employment recruitment process through designated channels. So an example for this is if a travel agency, in addition to its usual services, starts actively recruiting and placing workers for overseas employment, this action goes against the prohibition stated in Article 26, as travel agencies are not allowed to engage in such labor recruitment activities, whether for profit or not. So, we have the last subtopic, the e-ticketing and e-commerce. So, under Republic Act number 8792, June 14, 2000, also known as the Electronic Commerce Act, at an electronic document, refers to information or the representation of information, data, figures, symbols, or other modes of written expression, described or however represented, by which a right is established or an obligation is extinguished, or by which a fact may be proved and affirmed, which is received, recorded, transmitted, stored, processed, retrieved, or produced electronically. An example of an electronic document, as defined in Republic Act number 8792, the Electronic Commerce Act, could be an electronic contract. Suppose you agreed to purchase a product online and electronically sign a contract indicating your agreement to the terms and conditions of the purchase. This electronic document would contain information such as your name, the product details, the price, the term of payment, and any other relevant information necessary to establish the transaction. This document, being electronic, can be transmitted, stored, processed, and retrieved digitally, fulfilling the criteria set forth in the Act. So for the conclusion, the law plays a crucial role in regulating travel and tour services to ensure consumer protection, fair competition, and safety standards within the industry. Regulations governing travel and tour services cover various aspects such as licensing requirements, safety protocols, pricing transparency, contract terms, and dispute resolution mechanisms. These laws aim to uphold the rights of travelers, promote accountability among service providers, and maintain the integrity of the tourism sector. By informing legal frameworks, authorities can mitigate risk, prevent fraudulent activities and foster trust and confidence in the travel and tour industry, ultimately contributing to a positive experience for travelers and sustainable growth of the tourism sector. So that would be all of my topic. Thank you for listening and have a great day ahead.